So let's talk about the importance of our appearance. Whether you choose to believe it or not, people are always going to make assumptions based on how you look. It reminds me of what Robert Greene says in the 48 Laws of Power. It doesn't matter whether you believe in the laws or not, they're going to apply to you regardless. And people making assumptions based on our appearance is going to be the exact same thing. Something that I learned in my years doing sales in the health club industry is just how true that is. I think in any form of sales, they emphasize the importance of making sure that you're putting your best foot forward when you're communicating with other people. How your clothes look, what type of clothes you have, how you're taking care of your appearance, your hair, your nails, all these different things. But I learned in the health club industry how much of a factor your physique plays into that as well. I had a former manager who would tell me that what a lot of people are wanting when they're thinking about joining a health club is some way to not just look better, but regain their youth in so many ways, regain their energy because they're probably tired, lethargic, stressed out. And so if you're taking care of yourself in a way, not only can you be in good shape, but in many people's mind, you appear younger. I know there's nowhere else like the gym where I would consistently see people who probably looked 10 years younger than what they actually were. People in their 60s who look 50, in their 50s who look like they were in their 40s, and so on and so forth. I truly believe, and there's a lot of studies out there now, but in many ways, I think it's one of those areas where even science hasn't caught up to what these people are doing in the gym and have been doing in the gym for decades. So you just can't downplay how much your physique is going to represent you. And that's why I think we should always consider that when we're working out and we're thinking about how it is that we want to present ourselves, not even necessarily to the world, but to how it is when we look in the mirror in the morning. When we look in that mirror in the morning, it is our first time in the day where your appearance is going to say something to who you are. And you should always make sure that when that mirror is looking back at you, that is something that you're proud of. We don't have to use the metrics of a specific body fat percentage, whether you have a six pack or not, how big your muscles are, because this is going to vary from person to person. The important thing is that when you look in that mirror, you get that boost of feeling satisfied with what it is you are accomplishing fitness wise. You're looking in that mirror and you're knowing that you don't let yourself down. When you say you're going to start working out, you work out, and the physique in the mirror reflects that. Because if we're doing things the other way around, if we're looking in the mirror and we're seeing something that disappoints us, we're seeing that the body in the mirror isn't a reflection of who we are. The body in the mirror isn't a reflection of our values and our principles. We claim that we're disciplined, but the person in the mirror doesn't reflect that. We claim that we appreciate and value a simple form of life, but the person in the mirror doesn't reflect that. We claim that we love and care for ourselves deeply, but the person in the mirror may not reflect that. And so it's that opportunity, first thing in the morning, to dictate what type of feeling we're going to have. We know that life is hard, and there's just so many things happening that every little variable that we could use to our advantage is a good thing. And why not start with that one that we're looking at first thing in the morning? Create a vision for yourself that you're following up on. And when you look in that mirror in the morning, it's the first feedback that you get that'll give you a positive boost in knowing that you're living aligned with what it is you want to do, your principles, your values, and you feel good about the work that you put in. That's all I got for this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video.